Reality star Amy Slaton and fiancé Brian Scott Lovvorn's surprise relationship update 2 months after announcing engagement. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. 1. Nazin, LB's sister's star. Amy Slaton and fiancé Brian Scott Lovvorn have shared a sweet update with fans as they prepare to tie the knot in October this year. The couple, who announced their engagement in May 2025, took to Instagram to celebrate a special milestone, confirming their relationship timeline for the first time. Amy and fiancé Brian celebrate a special milestone. Instagram at Amy Slaton_Halterman. Happy 1-year anniversary, baby. 1 year down, a lifetime to go. Amy captioned a photo of the pair. In the photo, Amy and Brian are smiling while arm in arm as they pose in front of a giant stuffed bear outside an American Discovery Park. While Amy and Brian announced their engagement in May, it was revealed Brian popped the question in October 2024. Brian proposed at Henderson Haunt's haunted house in Kentucky just months after dating. Amy's latest post confirms they've been dating since June 2024. Amy and Brian have ticked off some major milestones in their year together. TikTok at Amy Halterman 87. Fans jumped to the comments section to send their well wishes. Y'all are perfect together. You are beautiful inside and out, and happiness looks great on you, wrote one follower. Happy anniversary, love bugs. You deserve all the happiness in the world, said another. Amy and Brian are set to marry on October 31st, 2025 in a special Halloween-themed ceremony. Amy and Brian were smitten as they announced their official engagement. TLC. He actually proposed in a haunted house, so we're getting married on Halloween, Amy revealed at the time of their engagement. We can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together and have y'all watch our journey in becoming a flourishing family. Brian got down on one knee at the Kentucky haunted house where Amy's sisters Tammy and Amanda were also present. Brian got down on one knee inside the Henderson Haunt's haunted house, TLC. Instead of a traditional diamond, Brian popped the question by gifting his new fiancé a silver ring decorated with 2 skeleton hands forming a heart. While sister Tammy was hesitant about the quick engagement, Amy was already planning what she said will be a small, quaint wedding. Amy, quote, "S ring is a special nod to the Halloween proposal." TLC. Amy and Brian met in 2024 at a concert at the park. Although Amy didn't feel an initial spark, he convinced her to go on a date with him, and they've been in love ever since. Amy and Brian have faced their fair share of challenges in their short time together, including an arrest and her own family's concerns they were moving too fast. But Amy didn't see things the same way with the 37-year-old telling cameras, "We're moving so fast, but it just makes sense." Brian and Amy with her kids Glenn and Gage. Instagram at Amy Slaton_Halterman. Amy said she knew Brian was her soulmate when he met her sons, Gage, 4, and Glenn, whom she shares with her ex-husband, Michael Halterman. Tammy Slaton is all about embracing growth in the next phase of her weight loss journey. On August 29th, the 1000lb Sisters star, 38, posted a video on Instagram opening up about getting past her insecurities and how they used to influence her overall health. I didn't really have friends for a long time. My friends were my family. Watching my show helped me realize I wasn't good to them. I wasn't a nice person, she said. I realized that talking about things that are bothering me is the only way I'm gonna get past my insecurities, especially when I'm mad. Slaton explained that whenever she's pissed, it's best to leave her alone to calm down first before approaching the situation, which is what she's now trying to work on. It helps me to understand more why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, she continued, helping me realize I don't need to turn to food or anger or whatever to be happy and to lose weight and feel great about myself. A big part of growth is realizing where you can make changes, and I'm so glad I'm in that phase of my life, she added in the caption. It's not always easy, but recognizing areas for improvement is the first step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Here's to self-reflection, growth, and embracing the journey ahead. Slaton has been active on social media lately, sharing inspirational messages as she continues her weight loss journey. The reality star posted another video detailing how difficult it can be to break the cycle of letting her mental health issues negatively affect her health. "I felt like if there was more help out there for me at the time, I probably wouldn't have gotten so big," she shared. The mental aspect of it does play a lot. Being depressed and having a food addiction, eating my feelings, I was taking it out on the food. There's so many things that can go wrong. Life is scary. Slaton said she's been able to get back on track after working with Pop Recovery Systems, her backbone, and is getting the proper support to continue her journey after losing 500 pounds. "I did turn to food for a little bit," she admitted, "but I realized it, and now I'm back on track. On my transformation journey, I faced moments where I've turned to food to cope when I'm feeling down. It's something many of us struggle with, and it can be tough to break that cycle," she added in the caption. "It's not just about physical transformation, it's about healing from the inside out. Let's keep transforming." Together. 1000-LB Sisters star Amy Slaton hit a new milestone in her personal life. On social media this weekend, she marked her one-year anniversary with husband Brian Lovvorn, sharing a photo on Instagram of the couple standing in front of a giant stuffed bear. Amy wore a bright red dress, while Brian kept it casual in a black t-shirt with a white skull print dot. In her caption, Amy wrote, "Happy one-year anniversary, baby. 1 year down a lifetime to go." The post immediately drew mixed reactions from fans. Some were supportive, others critical, just as her romance with Brian has divided viewers from the start. Followers of the TLC star will remember the waves she made earlier this year when she confirmed her engagement to Brian. At the time, fans expressed concern over how quickly the relationship had progressed, especially after her split from ex-husband Michael Halterman. When the anniversary photo surfaced, even more questions were raised. After all, she only knew Brian for 6 weeks when she wanted to move in with him. Most of them focused on her parenting decisions and Brian's behavior. Some fans now seem to be shifting their stance, choosing to support Amy's decisions. Comments on the anniversary post included, "Please let Amy be happy and peace. Mind you, this is her life," and "Happy anniversary, you guys look great. Love that dress on you." Others were still skeptical, with remarks like, "What a outfit. She needs some therapy if you think he is a good guy." Another fan of the show said, "I'll never understand how mothers can just move themselves and their children in with a complete stranger. Do what you want if you have no kids, but when you do have kids, they come first." Amy Slaton is no stranger to controversy. From her meltdowns and questionable parenting decisions to the backlash over her new romance, her life sits under judging eyes. Earlier this year, she was also roasted by fans for flaunting her relationship with Brian on social media. And then came the plea deal criticism, with followers slamming her for what they viewed as poor parenting choices after their arrest. Still, Amy remains active online and hasn't stopped sharing updates about her personal life. Her loyal defenders often step in, urging critics to let her live her life and focus on her happiness. Whether or not viewers agree with her choices, one thing for sure, Amy Slaton continues to make headlines and spark discussion. What do you think about Amy and Brian Lovvorn? Sound off in the comments below and come back here often for all your 1000-LB Sisters spoilers and cast news. Amy Slaton from 1000-LB Sisters recently achieved a significant relationship milestone with her new boyfriend, Brian Lovvorn. Over the past few years, Amy has been busy rebuilding her life since divorcing her former husband, Michael Halterman. After healing from the heartbreak, she started a relationship with Brian. Within 4 months of dating, Amy accepted Brian's proposal, which was shown in 1000-LB Sisters Season 7. She excitedly shared the news on social media, introducing their new family member, a pet snake. Amy is looking forward to spending the rest of her life with Brian, and they plan to get married on Halloween. Amy quotes family members have raised concerns about her fast-moving relationship with Brian, revealing their lack of support for the idea and possibly not attending her horror-themed wedding. Despite the criticism, Amy recently celebrated a huge milestone with Brian. Sharing pictures of them together from the Discovery Park of America, she expressed her excitement about spending the rest of her life with Brian, saying, "Happy one-year anniversary, baby." Amy used the post to declare her deep love for Brian. It quotes heartwarming to see Amy and Brian celebrate their first anniversary of being together. Prior to hitting this milestone, some internet users had expressed disapproval of Amy's new relationship because she didn't know Brian well enough to commit to a future with him. It suggested that she should spend more time with him before considering marriage. Amy completing a year of relationship with Brian may silence many of those critics and bring peace of mind to her fans, knowing she is in a steady relationship with Brian. Spending a year with Brian may have boosted Amy's confidence in their relationship. Previously, many fingers had been pointed at Brian, suggesting that he had ulterior motives for being with Amy, which may have caused her to question her own judgment. Now that Amy has been with Brian for a year, she knows him well enough to consider marrying him. She has a clear understanding of the kind of man he is and what her future may hold for her. Amy's confidence in committing to a future with Brian shows that their relationship is strong. Amy, quote, SS. Celebration of her first anniversary with Brian suggests that she has reached a level of confidence in her relationship. This allows her to consider starting a family with him without further criticism from her loved ones and fans. For many couples, 1 year is often enough time to determine if a relationship has the potential to be long-lasting. Amy's continuous desire to be with Brian indicates the strength of their relationship. It appears that she has no doubts about their relationship, and it's likely that 1,000 LB Sisters fans will see her getting married on Halloween 2025.